What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Culture Express, Modesto show dedicated to you guys. I am your host, John Fry, and today we're going to be taking you out of town to Jackson Rancheria, to the Bay Area. We're going to be talking about Toyota cars, whether you should drive them or not, whether you should be in front of them or not. We're going to be going with the fellas to get some fashion. And hey, you guys want to go treasure hunting? We're even going to go treasure hunting, geocaching style. So come on, let's go, hop on board the Culture Express. You ever heard of geocaching? Well, thanks to modern technology like iPhone, you guys can go treasure hunting anywhere around here. You can go into parks like this, you can go trees, forest, heck, probably even parking garages. Here's John Rios to show us a little bit more about geocaching.
Hi, I'm John Rios, and today we're going to talk about geocaching. Now, a lot of times here in Modesto, there's not always a whole bunch of stuff to do. And if you're like me, and you're cheap, and you don't want to pay for a whole bunch of stuff, you'll want something fun to do that you can just do with your friends on an afternoon. So I discovered geocaching just this past summer, and it's pretty much my favorite thing to do now. Now, basically what geocaching is, it's basically an adventure game that is actually played around the world. That's right, around the world. Now basically what it is somebody will go ahead and hide a trinket or a box containing certain items in a certain location, and it can be anywhere. And basically what happens is that once they place the item in its hiding spot, they log the coordinates using a GPS device, the exact longitude and latitude. Now, once those coordinates are logged, they post it on the official geocaching website. And on this website, they will go ahead and you as a fellow geocacher can find the coordinates of somebody who's left a geocache near you and go ahead and hunt it down. Now you can find a geocache using any GPS device that shows you longitude and latitude, whether it be a TomTom or an iPhone or an actual GPS device that you might use when you're going camping. Now today I'm going to use an iPhone, because believe it or not, there was actually an app for it. So I'll show you what it looks like so that we can go out and find a geocache. Okay, so here's my iPhone. I go ahead and I open up the geocache app and I click Find Nearby Geocache. Now here are all the geocaches in Modesto. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, there's 122. And like I said, you can find geocaches anywhere, like Yosemite, San Francisco, and if you go across seas, London. And don't worry about London, you won't have any problems finding a geocache there. So you find the geocache that you want, and you click on it. What's great about the iPhone app is that it's very similar to the website, where you can look at a description of the cache, you can view a recent log to see who's found it, and you can look at the attributes to check out the status of the cache. Now the cache I've chosen for us today is located near Modesto Junior College. And just like most caches, it has a very interesting story behind it. So we get the coordinates and we're ready to go.
Okay, now I've talked to you about geocaching and I've showed you some of the tools that you can use to go ahead and find a geocache. Now I picked the geo that I wanted to locate and I looked it up on my phone. Now I'm here at the location, which is just down the road from Modesto Junior College. So I'm going to use the final hints on my phone and see if I can discover the hiding place of the geo.
Now one thing to keep in mind when you are geocaching is safety, because you never know where you might end up or what you'll find.
Alright, well now that I found the geocache, why don't we take a look to see what's inside.
There's a log where you can write your name down. There's some coupons and some small toy fish and bracelets.
Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this segment on geocaching. Now grab some friends and get out of the city or just stay in town and see what you can find. Now remember, if you find a geocache, put it back because it can be hard for the next people to go ahead and locate it. So take care and go have some fun.
Well, if geocaching isn't for you, you might want to spend some of your hard-earned money at Jackson Rancheria. Jackson Rancheria is located in Jackson, California, but it's surrounded by a lot of trees like this, so make sure you MapQuest it. So without further ado, here's a little bit more about Jackson Rancheria. Jackson Rancheria is the place to go for anyone who's feeling, well, a little lucky. Jackson is the nearest casino that welcomes everyone 18 and over. There are many different poker tables and up to 1,500 slots to play, so no matter the game, they have it here for you. They also have outstanding restaurants, free drinks, and leisurely hotels. Sign up for the free Dreamcatchers card and enjoy exclusive rewards every time you play that you can use like cash. There are thousands of cash prizes every day, and you can even win a car. So come on out to Jackson, California and gamble Rancheria style. Well, if geocaching isn't for you and you don't want to go to Jackson Rancheria, how about try the Bay Area? The Bay Area has a lot of cool and exciting things to do. For instance, you can check out the city skyline, you go take a ride on the boardwalk, or cruise around on the Golden Gate Bridge. The choice is yours. There's a lot of expensive things to do there, but there's also a lot of inexpensive things. So we took the liberty to check those out for you. So check out what we found inexpensive and fun to do in the Bay Area. We took a trip to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk where, even in winter, it is still full of life. So instead of letting the cold get you down, check out some of the shops and snag the clothing at clearance prices. One of the best parts of the boardwalk is the arcade is open late and it's not closed during the renovation. Located between Santa Cruz and San Francisco is an awesome little coffee shop with bartistas who really know what they're doing. There's also artwork from local artists featured every month, and usually there's a few pieces for sale at good price. There are always people to talk to, and because they roast and grind their own beans on location, you know it's going to be good. Built in 1986, the Wave Organ is a wave-activated acoustic sculpture located at the end of the Yacht Club in San Francisco. Not too far from Pier 39 is a great place to catch your breath and relax during a busy trip to the city. You can sit and listen to the waves crashing and the sound amplified by pipes sticking out of the stonework. There is also an amazing view of the skyline, the Golden Gate Bridge, and a few little beaches to eat lunch or just go sit and watch the sails go by. So whether you're planning a trip to San Francisco or just don't have anything to do on the weekends, check out some of these places. You'll really enjoy them. All right, since you're in the Bay Area, chances are you see a lot of shopping outlet stores, right? Did you check out the prices? Expensive, huh? That's why we took John Rapper out this week to show you what fellas should wear that's cheap. So take a look.
I'm John Rapper. Last episode, Sarah Peterson went out and did some shopping and gave the girls some fashion tips on how to get some great deals on some good-looking clothes for a cheap price. Today, I'm going to do the same for the guys. So I chose to come here to Roth, where I can find myself some good clothes for any occasion. So let's go on inside and check it out. Okay, so now I'm at Buy Right Thrift Store, and I just want to point out real quick before I go inside that you want to keep the budget low. Never buy more than what you really need. You could buy some jeans with a nice button-up shirt or a polo or even a nice t-shirt, but nevertheless, try not to spend more than what you really actually have to. So I'm going to go inside and see what Buy Right has. Earlier this afternoon, I headed over to Ross and I found these jeans. They were $13.99. And then I headed over to Buy Right and I found this polo. This was only $1.99. Also at Buy Right, I found this nice long sleeve button-up shirt. This was only $4.99. All right, guys, that's how we shop for less.